Today we're in Chicopee, Massachusetts, and we're at a school ground. We're going to find what's behind it. You know there's a school here. There's some nice homes across the way also. On this Hampton Street there happens to be also a very large cemetery called the Calvary Cemetery. And so this is an elementary school for the neighborhood itself.
Now, what school is this?
This one's called the Bowe School. And in this neighborhood, the elementary school would offer a program, typical program for everyone that's around here. It's very close to Elms College, so there might be some students that live in this area, professors that have kids who live in this area, and so forth. But mostly we want to find what's in the back there. Now, if you look at the checkered board, diagonal brickwork, very typical of a man named Donahue who did a lot of schools in the greater Springfield area. He did things like this. So I'm guessing this school is from about 19 teens or so by that pattern. And what we're going to do is figure out what's around, and so you can set me on my way here. Okay, we'll go around back, see what's around the back of the school first. The school is rather close to the road, but that's typical of the older schools. This school looks like a little over 100 years old. You can see the fenestration is very close together. Looks like they have new windows put inside of here. Okay, and what do we find back here? We find a big playground set with a lot of swings, a basketball court. All right. And remember, these are for students kindergarten and 6th grade. There is a middle school that the kids would go on to from there. So here's the back of the school. Then there's a bit of a parking lot here and a little green space back here. There's another smaller playground set back here, maybe for the very tiny preschoolers, kindergartens, 1st graders go back here. And it says it's Patrick Bowe School Playground. And made possible from a grant from different companies around the area. All right, and we're going to walk back here to see the student garden. And back here you can see some greenway, right? But I think it has a fence around most of it. That'd be the safest way. But it's nice to have a nice green space back here for the students to run around on. And what I see, there's a Bowe School garden. And here the classes can take care of a nice little garden back here. I can see some squash and tomatoes. And then there's maybe some flowers in the front here. Okay, nicely kept. I don't know what that big plant is. And there's a big tomato, and here's a flower patch. And he asked what the honeybees do. And a couple of birdhouses, 3 birdhouses. And there's a nice yellow flower over there. All right, so they do very nice for themselves for the students here. Okay, and in the back here, there's a social center. Probably the cafeteria for the students. And what we're going to go now is back out to the road to see the neighborhood and how this all fits in together. The Bowe School nickname is the Bulldogs. And it's that have pride in themselves. Okay, so in this neighborhood, you have a Victorian home right there. Across the street that way, and then here it looks like a Greek revival home, very nicely sculptured with its windows. And then here are modern homes, a modern colonial. And the next one seems to be a bungalow. Okay, we're crossing in front of the elementary school. So the elementary school is in two pieces. This piece would have like the library, the gymnasium, the lunch part. So the students will have to cross over, and here's the crossover point. So they don't ever have to go outside during cold days to the next building. All right, so nicely done. And this is the front of the schoolyard area. And then it brings us to the front of the school, and it says Patrick Bowe School very high up, and a nice beautiful portico. So thank you very much for coming here.